I was so pumped. And recently I put out some tweets. I didn't know that they were in contract negotiations or they were talking about it, but the dude has just been so underpaid his whole career. And I mean, I know a lot of what he was going through, especially when he signed that first contract, because it's like you're a guy that hasn't been wanted. You finally have a home, and it's the reason that you have an agent because you don't know what your worth is. So for him, somebody was going to pay him to play football. Okay, where do I sign? So you have an agent that knows the value that you bring to a team. And so even the last deal that he signed, it was like, all right, you're worth more than that. He continues to outplay his contract. I knew when Drew Rosenhaus became his agent, I knew that was good for him. It seems like every Miami contract is done through Drew. So Zach is a smart man and was so happy to see it. But, I threw a tweet out there that resonates in a locker room. When you have a guy that's an absolute leader that works his butt off, that does everything the right way, you love to see a guy like that get rewarded by the organization that he's given his all to. And it was great to see. Zach is such a good dude. And I was with him right at kind of the beginning of this where you could tell right away he's special. I don't know that anybody thought he was going to be, top 10 in the league special, but he is. He produces. But the coolest thing about him is his wife is the best athlete in the family. She's more athletic than he is.
Let's
That's
go.
why I told him before they had a kid, like, I'm putting stock in your child, and Stetson is going to be an absolute unit when he gets older.